Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. Artwork by Katrina Sokolova. Her name's below tarot if you want to see how it's spelled. There are websites, ToriHartman.com and WatkinsPublishing.com. I don't know if Katrina has a website. I didn't see it on there if it's there. Is it there? No, Watkins Publishing. I don't see one. All right, Supportive Oracle Cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish, illustrated by Jesse Reish. 2002 deck. Off the top of my head, I'm not aware of a website. We're going to start off with the Oracle cards. Okay. Okay, so everything seems to be a little bit skewed towards the other person. They're getting exactly what they want, yet they don't seem to be happy about it with the Five of Cups. At least not at first. Somebody is not happy. They're getting what they want, though. And I feel like it's kind of like, they put a lot of work into making this happen. They put a lot of work into making this happen. They got what they wanted. Yet they seem to look at it like they were expecting something else from you. Now, this seems to get other people going, because something else seems to jump in the middle of this. When I get this Knight of Wands, I almost said swords, but Wands, coming into this, somebody else seems to jump into the middle of this. Now, I don't know, are they coming in, are they no, they're not the reason. This is not the reason that this person is unhappy, but somebody else is realizing, that there's something to be had here, there's a benefit to be had here. Somebody else is seeing the opportunity and they're going in to claim it. The person who got what they wanted seems to be complaining about it. So somebody else jumps in and tries to get a hold of what they can, because they're like, well, if you don't really want it, I do. And there was a lot of work to make this happen, though. Now, this is something that's really good for you, but I don't see you going for it at first. This is something where you should be involved with this, but I don't see you involved with it at first. Because your card, the star card, that's your card, it's coming in as the challenge card. Like, this is saying you should be a part of this. At first, I feel like you don't want to be. And you're not even sure if this is really something that you're comfortable being a part of. You do seem to be noticing it. I mean, you're an air sign, so you catch on to it. You're aware of it. You're aware of it, but it's just because you're aware of it doesn't mean you're going to get involved with it. I give you that, obviously. But I'm getting this is something that you could actually do really well with, and I'm getting this is something you should be a part of. The thing is, you have to kind of want to, obviously. You're resisting this, which, I mean, if you don't want to do it, I get that. I wouldn't tell you to do something you don't really want to do, obviously, but the energy from this reading is saying, this is really good for you. This is something that can be very, very good for you. And the universe is saying, no, Aquarius, be a part of this. Go into this. This is good for you. I don't see you, questioning that you can't make good on it. But part of this is kind of I don't know if I want to. Because what I'm seeing is if you get involved with this, you have to be peacemaker, police person. You're going to have to police the situation. Peacemaker, police person, whatever you want to call it. um, you know that, and you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, it's one thing to be involved. It's another thing to have to, you know, maintain it or like to like regulate it, to police it. Like if I was just a piece of the situation and I could enjoy it for what it was, but I feel like I have to tend to it. I have to care for it. I have to regulate it. I have to police it. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it. For some reason, I'm just like, I don't know. I understand that there's a lot of benefit here, but I'm like, do I really want to do it? There's like huge benefit here. A lot of good things are coming out of this. I don't feel like it's guaranteed. Ironically, it is the best possible decision, but you seem to be questioning if it really is the smart thing for you to do. You would be really happy with it. You would connect with people that you're very comfortable with, or at least that you like. I don't know why we're saying that differently. That you like. I don't know if you'd be comfortable with these people, but you would like them. Whatever that means, however that works for you. It is the best possible decision, but you have a hard time convincing yourself that it is. It will work if you're not involved. If you're not involved, the situation will fail. There's a lot of injustice going on here, because literally you're bringing in the justice. If you're not involved, it fails. If you are involved, there's abundance to be here. And I'm getting like you seem to link in a lot better. You'll like it a lot more than you think. And it will be a good thing. Your mind's very sharp. You like to stay active. You can see all the angles. You can talk to it. You can figure out what other people can't figure out. You can get involved with that and handle it. You'll be fine. And it's, again, I feel like when I say that, though, it's like, well, I'm not, I feel like you're not questioning that. Like, yeah, I know I'll be fine. I'm not worried about that. But I don't want to get trapped in something that I'm going to hate. I'm getting like, you get to remold this, because you're regulating it. While you're regulating it, you also get to remold it. It will be what you want it to be. You have the Ace of Swords in your hands. You get to create it and build it the way you want to build it. There might be some reconstruction of some situations, reconstructing. People don't seem to stand in your way. If you get involved, which I want to acknowledge this is an if, because you can always say, forget it, I don't care. Which, that's your business. People see you as the one who knows. They don't seem to have a clue. I don't know what's going on in this situation because it's weird. They seem to be like somebody lead us, somebody tell us what to do. They see you as the one with the knowledge. You're offering the knowledge. They have all these possibilities, but they don't know what to do with them. I don't know. It's like having a grocery store at your disposal. You can have anything you want, as much as you want, and they're like, there's so many ingredients, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to make. I don't know where to start. I don't know what we could do with this. I don't know what I really want. There's a lack of direction. I think that's the biggest thing. The lack of direction. Very much a lot of lack of direction, which I think is like tying back to why this person isn't that happy. They got what they wanted, and it's all there in front of them. They got everything they wanted, but they're like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to put together. I don't know. They had lack of direction. Lack of direction. Okay. Big time lack of direction. Okay. Like, not for nothing. If it's that bad, like, write down all your possibilities on a couple little pieces of paper and put them in a hat and just pick one out and do it. Like, if it's that bad. But that's not even happening here. Like, seriously, if it gets that bad, I've said that to people too. Like, if you have so many options, you don't know where to start, write them all down on a piece of paper, put them in a hat, and whatever you pick out, just start with that. Like, not for nothing. If it's that bad, just don't stagnate. Don't just sit there and go, hey. Like, don't do something. Like, just choose something. The lack of direction causing, like, just bewilderment. Nothing is happening. You coming into this puts, like, it gets things moving. It takes it out of this whirlwind. It's like the Wheel of Fortune before you show up, it's like all this whirlwind energy on the top. Like everything's swirling and swirling and nothing is really happening. It's just all this is like it's going to land sooner or later. You might want to choose something. It's like this, the wheel just keeps spinning and spinning. The wheel of fortune just keeps spinning. When you show up, it lands, and it lands on the best. It's like winning the jackpot. Sun card comes in because you're not going to sit there and stagnate. You're going to well, you do that and you do this, and you're just going to you see it right off the bat. You're like, well, this is stupid. Just you do that and you do that. Like prosperity comes in. You are a part of that prosperity. Everybody else does better. The situation goes a lot better. You're that key component that's needed. Somebody needs to say, do this. Somebody needs to lead. Your energy's coming in as the leader is what I'm getting. Snaps it right in focus. It also seems to calm this opportunist. I feel like this person's like an opportunist. Whatever that means to you, it seems to calm that down. In the sense of like whatever you feel is right to do with that energy, that's what happens with that energy. It's also a piece of that policing part of it that I said before. So that's the information with this. Again, though, I do feel if you're like, I don't care, I'm not going to do it, then you're not going to do it. Like, that's that. That is just that. This is the option if you decide to be a part of it. They're trying to give you some information. If you decide to go into it, it's going to go well. That's all they're saying. Good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com, if I can spell it out. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.